To the neighborhood. How long you guys been out here? Beautiful neighborhood, man.
15 years or so?
15 years? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys move out here because of the kids, or do you guys have kids?
Great school district for sure.
Great school district. That's good. That's good. Yeah,
Low
I've
crime.
been looking to move around the area, and I'm trying to find good school districts around here. It's kind of tough to find, man. So
No, for sure.
you guys were lucky to get in the neighborhood. Are a lot of people buying and selling here, or people kind of like hang out here a lot?
It looks like everyone just hold on to the property because it's just that good.
Okay.
Low crime, everything's great.
Okay, sounds good. So been here 15 years. Was the house built 15 years ago, or was it built before that?
Before then, we're like second owners.
Yeah.
Second homeowners? Okay. Do y'all know how old the house is?
Was it like 19?
89?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Oh, so pretty old home.
Yeah, it's pretty
40-some
old.
years
Yeah,
old.
solid.
Do you guys know how old the roof is?
It was here when we got here.
Yeah.
It was here when y'all got here? Okay, so it ain't no telling how old it is.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah,
cool,
yeah,
cool,
yeah.
cool. Well, sounds good. Sounds good. Have y'all had anything that has concerned y'all that has me out here, or were y'all just clicking on an ad? What was going on?
So our
They go for the
insurance,
rides.
was telling us that like we might want to look into getting a new roof. So, you know,
Okay, I've seen
Yeah.
that letter before. Yeah, I
Yeah,
got you. I
yeah,
got you.
yeah.
So, insurance is pretty much telling you it's time, about that time.
yeah, sooner rather than later, right?
Did y'all's rates go up and things like that for insurance, or is that just something that they just sent you a letter as a courtesy?
Courtesy letter.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
You know,
Did they threaten to drop you guys at all or anything
No.
like that?
No,
Okay, so they're just telling you, hey, it's time to get it replaced.
pretty much.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. I mean, it's 1 o'clock on a Wednesday. I mean, you guys off today, or you guys retired, living the good life?
actually hit us on vacation. We're about to go on a cruise tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Y'all doing the one out of Galveston, or y'all? What are y'all doing?
Yeah. It's the one going from Galveston. They're just gonna go all over to Mexico. It's gonna be pretty nice. We're pretty
fire.
excited.
That's
pretty
fire. That's fire. I've actually never been on a cruise. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get seasick. So that's kind of like why I stay away from it. But
Some Dramamine, you can do.
that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. But I like other things, right? I like other things. Now, so you said vacation. What do you do for work?
Oh, I'm a sales director.
Sales director?
Yeah.
Okay. What company, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah. So I help out with dealerships in the area.
Oh, fire. That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. My sister, she was in car sales and the car dealership life. Could never be me, man. Too many hours. How about you, Miss T?
I work from home.
You work from home? What do you do? You
Consulting.
consulting?
Yeah, for
Okay.
insurance companies.
Hey, fire. Looks like you guys make a pretty good living out here.
We do all right.
Hey,
We're
that's all,
comfortable.
House yet.
that's all you need to do is do all right in this world, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Well-
Not in the poorhouse yet.
Alrighty, well, hey, just to give you guys and set the right expectations for you guys, I'm gonna do what I call it and is what it is inspection. All right, I'm gonna do an inspection, take some notes, and I'm gonna take some photos, see whatever's going on up there, all of the above. I am gonna show you guys anything that I do find. I am required to do that, and then from there, I'm gonna take some measurements. And then while I wait for those measurements to come back, I'm just gonna go over a couple of things, okay? A little bit about us is who we are, and then the products that we offer, okay? So I'm gonna get started on that. I'll start on the outside, and then I'll work my way into the attic. Do you guys have any dogs or anything like that I need to worry about?
Oh, we got one, but they're already put up.
They're already put up? Okay, cool. So the gates are open and everything,
Yeah.
and I'm good to go?
Good to
go.
Good to free roam?
Yep.
You're not gonna see me running up past the window, lightning speed, like Usain Bolt running from your dogs?
I hope not.
No.
All right, cool. Sounds
No.
good. Well, I'm pretty good with dogs, so even if you want to let them out, they should be good. I'm gonna get started on that, and I'll be right in. I'll give you guys a knock when you're ready, or should I just walk in?
You
Or
can
just-
walk in. Go ahead, but be sure to take off your shoes though.
Absolutely, I got you.
Appreciate
Man. You
you.
didn't tell me
Appreciate
at the door, man.
Say hey.
Now I'm already breaking rules in the house, man. That's not cool.
Hey. It's
not
okay.
cool.
It's okay. It's a one-time pardon type thing. You know what
All
I'm
right,
saying?
cool. I'll make sure I take my shoes off. Especially
appreciate
if I'm
you.
walking around the property. All right.
Yeah,
All
for
right,
sure.
sounds good. I'll be right back.
Take your shoes off.
There's some people that are really like that.
No, for real.
I'm waiting to see if he actually takes his shoes off.
Oh, well, I would hope not. It's just a little too much. I wonder if we could just get those little rubber things that go over your shoes.
Oh yeah, the little mittens.
Yeah, the little paper
So it
things.
depends on the home. Some if
Yeah.
you go into an Asian home, some of them are actually
Yeah, they
very-
definitely want you to take your shoes
because
off.
they believe that it carries in the
Spirits. Muslims are like that too. Some.
Oh my outside starting a real hover. That's crazy.
Need to get going.
He said he went outside and started a real hover.
I thought you just come back in.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna take those shoes off though.
Yeah. Alright.
That part. That part.
Alrighty, guys. Okay. Alright. So,
What's the bad news?
bad news. Go over it for you here in a second.
No,
Password
it's just
Alrighty. Sorry, my partner likes to have a super secret code on a company property, right? It's ridiculous.
That's
Got
crazy.
news on his got news on the computer too.
I know.
yeah, lots and lots
What are we
of.
doing on here?
Yeah, his Titanic poses. You feel me?
I got you. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go over a couple of things with you guys. All right. But the main thing is, when's the last time you've been up in the attic, Brandon?
This is a very seasonal type situation. You know, you saw, the stuff in
Holiday,
there.
Christmas. stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that?
yeah, for sure, for sure. I don't know if you can believe it or not, but it gets a little warm in there, so I don't spend a lot of time in there.
Alrighty, I got you. Okay, so do I have permission to be blunt with you guys? I'm not someone who likes to sugarcoat.
Yeah, do it.
I like to make sure that you guys know everything that's going on with your home. At the
Yeah,
end
let
of the
it
day,
go.
You guys got to live here, all right? So, gonna go over a couple things with you. The main thing that I'm seeing, guys, in your home, obviously, yes, the roof is old, but there is extreme overheating in the attic.
Okay.
Now, couple of things that go into that, all right? Now, the first thing I want to go over with you guys is on the exterior, okay? Do you see your shingles here? See how they almost over here on the side, they look dry, but over here they look saturated?
Sure.
Right? So you have that going on in a couple of spots, right? You even have some moss and algae growth up here, right? Now, just to shoot you guys straight, when it comes down to that moss and algae growth, the reason why that's a problem is because at the end of the day, algae and moss, what does it do? It's pretty much like a plant, right?
Water.
Grows roots and it holds water. And what happens is it starts to mess with the integrity of the shingles, okay? Not only that, the overheating also causes all this lifting that you see around your pipes and around your shingles. And if it's happening in one spot, guys, it's pretty much happening everywhere, right? It was all installed at the same time. So it's going to be the same thing, right? Now, why that extreme overheating is not only detrimental to the shingles and the lifespan of them, but that overheating also, it affects the overall well-being of the home as a whole, okay? And what I mean by that is, what it does is it starts to pop these nails, which are very rusted, which shows that water is getting to them, and it creates entry points for water, okay? Now, looks like we made a patch up there.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
you
I
guys
did that.
hire somebody? You did that?
Yeah, I did that.
All right, that must be pretty scary having him go up on the roof, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Definitely dangerous. I definitely wouldn't do that. But obviously, if we've already put a patch on the home, it's like putting a Band-Aid on a bullet hole, right? Now, leading to the inside of the home, that's going to be the most important because obviously that's where all the evidence of what's truly wrong with your roof is. Okay. Now, on the inside, as you can see around this pipe, I showed you the lifting, and water's a natural tucker, right? That water naturally tucks, and when it tucks, it gets in, right? And when it gets in, it gets into your wood. That wood that you have right there around that pipe, and even up here, that it's starting to creep in through the nails, guys, that is thick wood. So just imagine how much saturation and how much water has to be in your attic for it to now be growing. I don't like to say the M word, but organic growth, right? Now, as you can see, that's pretty much spreading throughout the attic, and you have a lot of spots that are pretty much compromised, okay? Now, yeah, it's probably not in your ceiling right now, but that's the dangerous part because you have an extremely dark environment up there. It's extremely hot and there's moisture, and that's a recipe for a breeding ground for organic growth to continue to infestate your whole property. It's getting behind your walls. It's spreading throughout your attic. And what happens is at night when that hot air rises and then it starts to settle, all of that air is polluting your AC vents and your AC units. It's causing you guys to breathe this thing in this daily, right? You guys don't, you guys live here, so your nose is kind of numb to it. But when I walked in, the first thing I smelled was growth. Okay? Now, with this, guys, I mean, whether it's with me or someone else, it is extremely important that you guys get this taken care of. Okay? So, with this, the biggest thing is, I know for a fact you guys don't want to spend more money on a project than you have to, right? Nobody wants to spend more money on a project than they have to. And the longer you guys wait, the more expensive this project gets over time, not only in regards to your home, but it's also going to be towards your health, all right? So, what I have here is I have the inspection sheet. I pretty much wrote down everything here. This is pretty much how I get paid, but it's also important for you guys to know what's going on with your property. And if you guys don't mind, would you guys please just acknowledge this, showing that y'all have, showing that I pretty much went over everything that's going on with your home. So I'm not held liable if you guys decide to just leave everything the way it is, and you guys don't try to sue me. All right. Would you mind signing there, right there at the bottom, and that acknowledgement?
Sure. I just want to take a little quick look on
Absolutely, go ahead. But I mean, guys, when it comes down to it, obviously there's some problems that need to be resolved sooner rather than later. Wouldn't y'all agree?
it. Yep.
All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna, that's the bad news, T. All right, I'm gonna go over some things in regards to, just roofing as a whole, okay? Because when's the last time you guys haven't shopped for a roof, so you guys really don't know what's going on with the roofing industry, right? So, gonna go over a couple things with you, all right? This is a flyover of the property, of multiple properties that we've done. Not gonna dive too deep into that. I'll go over that later here shortly, but guys, 9 out of 10 homes are improperly ventilated, okay? That's per the Department of U.S. Energy. That is not a me fact, that is a known fact, right? And it's pretty ridiculous that 90% of homes are suffering from this type of problem, right? AC short cycling, and their roofs failing, right? Now, with that, 8 common problems that come with a roof, right? I pretty much touched on all of them for you guys. You guys are going through all of these, but the main ones that I always like to talk about, like I pointed out to you earlier, is the algae and moss growth. Guys, that's organic growth. If it was on our bread, we wouldn't want to eat it. If that's in your breathing air, it's not good, okay? So definitely something that you want to get corrected for sure. Now, the other thing is going to be poor attic ventilation. We just touched on how your roof is inadequately ventilated, right? That ventilation system is not where it needs to be right now. It's really outdated, and your attic's not breathing. There's no oxygen. You got a great intake, but you have no outtake, okay? And then the last thing that I like to touch on that most people don't even know about is water management issues. If your roof is not directing that water to the right areas and you don't have water channels taking it away from the home, if that water is hanging out around your property, it's usually getting to your foundation, and it's causing a lot of, issues that you don't want to deal with, okay? Now, with that leads to your gutters, okay? I know we're here to talk about roofing, but your gutters also play a major part in regards to water management and keeping water away from the home, right? If those gutters are holding water and they're backed up and there's things in there that are not allowing it to completely flow that water away from the property, that stagnant water attracts bugs, right? And not only that, it's not a good look when those gutters start sagging, right? A lot of things going on there. And then again, that foundation is going to be the most important. Keeping water away from that foundation, because foundation erosion, guys, do you guys know how much a foundation repair is? Just to lift your property? Easily anywhere from $15,000 to $25,000. Doesn't matter the size of the property or anything. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Now, with that, there's 4 different types of gutters you can get, right? 3 of them is going to be the mesh, the brush, and the grate. those gutters, they are what they are. You get them from Home Depot or Lowe's. It's kind of like almost chicken wire, right? But just like chicken wire, there's a lot of bend and break to it, right? So what happens is debris comes down the home with the water, right? And it goes into that gutter and it completely destroys those filters. And what happens is you're stuck with the same problem. You're stuck with water hanging out around those gutters and not doing their job, which is keeping that water away from the home. Right? Now, the most expensive one is going to be what's called the one-piece system. As you can see, it pretty much looks like a gutter on the bottom and a gutter on the top, right? Again, guys, we talked about water naturally tucking. If water naturally tucks, it's naturally going to tuck that debris as well. And what happens is it gets clogged. And now you have that expensive system not doing their jobs, right? Now, like I said, in regards to your home, you have a beautiful intake. Right, that intake is working. You got the baffles installed. I don't know who did that. I don't know if that was you guys when you did the installation up there, or if that was the homeowner before you. But great job, right? That intake is doing its job. But the top is blocked off just like so. It's almost like if you had to, run a marathon while breathing through a coffee straw. It would not be easy to do, right? So that hot air is rising, and instead of it going out, as you can see with the presentation, instead it's circling back down into your living space. Okay? Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. All right. Now, guys, when it comes down to a company and who you work with or who you choose to work with anything, what are some important things to you guys when working with a company?
We like a little prestige, something that they have something worth selling. You know what I mean? And also premium product.
Okay. Anything for you, T?
Cost and how much of a problem is going to be after it's
Okay.
done. Like if I got a problem, who's going to fix it?
Oh, okay. Cool. So kind of like warranty, basically, right? Okay, cool. All definitely important things, right? Now, when it comes down to who we are as a company, I'm just going to give you a quick snapshot of this. I'm not someone who goes deep into all of it because some of it is a little bit of fluff, right? But when it comes down to how long we've been in business, guys, we've been in business for over 5 decades, okay? So 5 decades of experience. We're in over 44 states and 400,000 plus installations. By no means are we practicing on your home, guys, okay? We are the #1 residential re-roofer in America, and this is what we do day in and day out, okay? Now, when it comes down to all of our guys are licensed and insured. Now, you guys may be wondering, why does that even matter? Or, yeah, duh. Guys,
you can't get sued if you
yeah,
purchase it.
absolutely, right? In the state of Texas, guys, you do not have to be licensed or insured to do roofing. So believe it or not, if you wanted to quit your day jobs and start a roofing company, you absolutely can, and nobody could tell you differently. It's not like an electrician. It's not like an HVAC technician, right? You don't need anything stating that you're a professional at this type of work, okay? Now, when it comes down to y'all's home, you said it was built in the 80s, so we don't have to worry about lead-based paint, but if we do run across it, we're gonna properly dispose of it. We're not gonna have you hire somebody else to do it. And then when it comes down to the industry-leading warranty and service program, I'll touch on the warranty here in a second, but when it comes down to our service program, we come out every year for the first 5 years just to ensure everything's working the way it's supposed to be working, and we do a health check. We'll probably ask you a couple questions in regards to the energy savings and insurance savings that you're getting, but most importantly, it's just a free inspection that we do to make sure everything's working the way it's supposed to, okay? Now, when it comes down to the reviews, we can go on anything, right? Google, Bird Eye, which used to be Trustpilot, but I like to touch on the Better Business Bureau. Why? Because on Google, let's call it what it is, I could text all my family members and my mom and say, hey, mama, can you leave me a great review? Even though I've never even done a roof for her, right? Mm-hmm. It's kind of jaded, right? It's not real, right? Better Business Bureau is going to be actual accredited customers, okay? Now, the main reason why I show the Better Business Bureau is just to show you, yes, we are A+ rated. And again, we've been in business for 51 years. We've been A+ accredited since 1982. So very long time that we've been doing this, and we've stayed true, okay? Now, when it comes down to our reviews, we're a 4.72 out of 5, over 4,300 customer reviews. Now, with that, guys, obviously we strive for perfection, but nobody's perfect, right? If we did have a 5 out of 5, that would be a red flag, right? Now, when it comes down to complaints, obviously you can't make everybody happy, like I said, but over the last 3 years, we only have 400 total complaints out of all 100 plus offices that we have. If I was to break that down over 3 years and divide that by how many offices we have, it's probably about 1 to 2 complaints per year per office. So
Yeah.
pretty good, right? Now, what we offer metal roofing, fiberglass roofing, and gutter protection. Now, when it comes down to the gutters and gutter protection, we're very good at it. But when it comes down to metal roofing and fiberglass roofing, that is our bread and butter, okay? Now, there's a couple of ways we can do this project, guys, right? First one is we can do it ourselves, and I doubt that that's the route you guys are going to take because I'm sitting across from you guys.
Yeah, I tried to do it and it just wasn't.
It's not an easy job, right?
No.
Yeah, it's very difficult. I mean, they're up there like, James Bond, Tom Cruise, and they got their rappel and they're rappelling down and everything, and they're doing your roof, right? It's not an easy job, man. But the other way is the industry standard. It's the typical way people go through things when they do any type of project on their home, right? Now, with that, as you can see, a lot of hands in the cookie jar, right? A lot of people that those fingers can get pointed at, right? The typical standard is a manufacturer makes the shingles and sends it over to your Home Depots and your Lowe's, and then your contractor goes and picks them up from there, and he subcontracts out the work, okay? Now, the problem with that is, guys, I'm a man of research, I'm a man of facts, so I like to look things up, right? If I was to go on Google right now and I was to type in roofing contractors that go out of business, we already talked about the fact that they don't have to be licensed or insured, right?
All right.
If we look up the roofing contractors that go out of business, right? Percentage.
In Texas.
No, you don't have to write Texas.
Oh, really? Okay.
Guys, percentage of them, 80% of contractors fail in the first 2 to 3 years, and between 90 and 96% of them fail within the first 5 years. So they don't have to be licensed and insured, and statistics show they're going out of business very quick. So let's say on year 6, that roof fails you. Who are you gonna call?
Nobody to call.
Contractor. But you're saying that they're going to be closed then, huh?
Yeah,
This is who I want to call, the person who did the work.
absolutely. You would want to call the one that did the work, and if you can't find them, the next thing you would probably say is you're going to go ahead and you're going to go over probably who created the shingles. Would that be
Yeah, no, I think that's probably what I'll probably do next after I did a little bit of research. Yeah, for sure.
okay? Now, let me show you what that looks like, Brandon. When you reach out to that manufacturer, what they're going to say, right? Now, what they're going to say is, I don't have them, but what they're going to say is, let's go on here. This is GAF, Owens Corning. They're pretty much the Pepsi and Coke of shingles. So, he's here already? All right. So, give me a second. The Pepsi and Coke of shingles, right? So, knowing that these are the Pepsi and Coke of shingles, let's go over the important parts, right? What is not covered, guys? What is not covered? Improper. I can't even read upside down. Improper fastening of your shingles. Guys,
So installation.
installation, right?
Yeah.
We pretty much talked about what yours is looking like right now. And
Yeah, the
how
nails are
absolutely,
like tic-tac-toe.
absolutely. Inadequate ventilation. Guys, we just said 90% of homes are dealing with that same problem, right? Impact of traffic on the roof, foreign objects, even things that are blown onto the roof by wind. So, tree branches, debris, anything that hits your roof is not covered under this warranty,
Yeah.
guys. Now, if you look at the front, what's even more disgusting is for their lifetime shingle, it only has a 10-year protection period.
Yeah.
And what that means is after the 10 years, if all of this stuff was abided by, after the 10 years, you have to start spending money on any labor or material because they depreciate it. That's pretty ridiculous, right?
That is kind of crazy.
Now, that's GAF. Owens Corning, same thing. And like I said, this is all public knowledge. Again, all their lifetime shingles, 10-year protection periods, right? And then what is not covered says the same stuff. Improper or faulty installation, right? Shading or variations of the color due to algae growth. Improper or inadequate ventilation. Guys, we pretty much went over all of this. Damage on the inside of the home, right? So that means that whoever did the work, if they didn't replace the wood under and they just replaced the shingles,
It doesn't count.
it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Guys, I mean, that's pretty ridiculous. And knowing this and knowing the headache that you would go through with this, I mean, do y'all foresee yourselves even going that route?
That doesn't sound positive at all, no.
Sounds like a headache, right? Now, when it comes down to it, let me show you how we do things, okay? We cut out all the middlemen. Vertically integrated company. Pretty much what that means is we have our hands in the manufacturer and the installers, and we're the repair people after, okay? One neck to choke. Erie Home, okay? Now, what you can expect with us is an on-site evaluation, which is why I'm here today, right? And then us being the manufacturing partners allows us to control quality from start to finish. It also allows us to control delivery times as well, ensuring that we're moving that product efficiently and we're getting it to your home, to your doorstep. Now, all of our guys expert and insured in what they do, okay? They're career roofers that we hire on, and we put them through a training program on how to install our product. Anybody who works with metal only works with metal. Anybody who works with fiber only works with fiber, okay? We do offer in-home specialized financing. Obviously, everybody's in different financial situations, so we have solutions for people who are working on their credit or for people who have the best of credit, okay? Customer service specialist, you'll always have a number to call. And then our warranty protection. For the fiberglass, it's a 30-year warranty. For the metal, it's a 50-year warranty. Fully transferable. Do you guys have any questions about my company?
No.
Okay. When it comes time to improving your home, would you have any reservations working with a company like Erie?
No.
Okay. Now, when it comes down to y'all's home, y'all would agree it's probably one of your bigger investments, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. And what's an investment to you?
Something that I put $1 in and you get $2 out.
Okay. Cool. I mean, if you don't mind me asking, how much did you buy that property for, guys?
It was like 95,000.
95?
Yeah.
95, 15 years ago? Man. All right. Now, you guys have any idea what it costs now?
No.
217? Whew. That's a hell of a return in 15 years. That's pretty good, guys. Blessings y'all's ways for sure. So 11 and now we're in 26, right? Perfect. Now, guys, I just want to show you guys because there's a lot that's happened in the world when it comes down to shingles. Okay.
Sure.
And let me ask you, this roof right here, looking at it and the way it is, how old do you think this roof is?
10 years old.
Older than ours.
Looks older than yours, right? Guys, this was a turnkey home in a turnkey neighborhood. That roof is only 8 years old. It's one of our homeowners in North Carolina.
So
Okay.
they put a bad roof on the house.
Not so much the fact that it was a bad roof, right? It's just that a lot has changed in the industry, right? And let me show you, because again, I'm a man of research, right? Long time ago, your parents probably never replaced their roof while you were living under there, right? Under their roof, right?
I don't remember it now.
You know, I don't ever remember my parents having to do anything in regards to a roof, right? Now, guys, if you look here, the oil content in today's asphalt shingles is only 20 to 36%. The rest of it, sand, limestone, crushed up wood chips, all to just give it some weight. Right? So if 75% of the weight in it
It's
is
not oil.
or is product that absorbs water rather than rejects water, that is why we're seeing an uptick in failing roofs. Right? Now, they were obviously upset that it was looking like that, and yes, when we went out there, we did find some leaks.
So was it right there in the
It was
valley?
actually, yeah, right there in that valley area.
Okay.
See, so you know exactly where to look now that we went over those things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, safe to say they did go with one of our systems, okay? They went with our metal system. And, you know, not only does the roof look great, but that curb appeal looks good, right? The rest of the home looks like it's newer again, right? Now, with this, we already know things are not getting cheaper, right? Things are getting more expensive. Just like those groceries you buy for the house, they used to be a lot cheaper than they are now.
Facts.
And probably the reason why you still have that 2012 truck out there, right?
Yep.
Now, just like with anything in life, roofing has done the same thing. But we just talked about the quality going down. Just like with everything in life, right? I used to be able to, you know, buy fruit from a grocery store and it lasts a little bit longer. Now it's going really quick,
Yeah.
right?
We just replaced our washer and dryer that we spent $2,000 on.
Exactly.
I remember my parents' washer and dryer, that thing lasted for 10 years.
Forever, right? And she used to pack that thing up, right? Exactly. So the same things are going on in the roofing industry, right? Back in the 2000s, people were spending on average $11,000 for an asphalt and $16,000 for metal on average. So obviously, yeah, it could have been a little bit cheaper, around $6,000, or it could have been a little bit higher. But I mean, the biggest thing is these numbers are projecting to continue to rise, right? Now, with that, obviously, you don't care about what things are costing in New York or California. You care about what they're costing here in our own backyard,
Yeah.
right? Are you guys familiar with Kelley Blue Book?
Yeah, we have.
Okay. Well, there's a website. I mean, I know you are. You're in the car business, man. So, home-wise, same thing, right? It's pretty much just for homes. Now, if I click here, it's a vendor-neutral site where pretty much it gathers information for everybody in regards to what projects are costing.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, from here, if we were to hit roofing, because obviously that's what we're talking about today. We're not talking about a pool. I wish we were, right?
Okay.
We're talk- oh, yeah. I forgot y'all got the pool, man. I'm sorry. Now,
They're expensive too.
yeah, I already know. Now, roofing, as you can see, there's a bunch of different types of roofing. You probably didn't even know there was all these different types of roofing.
No.
I'm going to break it down very simple for you guys, all right? There's 3 different types of roofing. You got entry level, you got your mid level, and you got your elite level. Okay? Now, how that looks, and Brandon, if you're familiar with this, cool. T, if you're familiar with this, cool. I just like to write it down so you can see it all in front of you, all right?
Yeah.
Entry level, what you're gonna get with that system, you're gonna get felt paper, okay? Now, with that, they're gonna staple that down with staples. They are gonna be day laborers who do the work. You know, your jack of all trades, master of none, right?
Sure.
They are going to usually get your product from a big box store, your Home Depot or your Lowe's, right? They're gonna ask for 50% up front to go get that material and 50% on the back end when the job is done. These roofs, as we talked about, are only lasting 8 to 12 years. Okay. Now, for your mid-level system, you're gonna see a synthetic underlayment. Okay. They are going to fasten that down with fasteners. They are going to be experts in their field,
What's so fast?
or they should be. A fastener, I'll go over that here in a second.
Okay, sure.
Now, experts, right? When it comes down to where they get their material, they usually get premium material, okay? They offer cash and financing options, okay? And from here, you should expect 30 to 45 years out of this system. Okay. Now for your elite level system, guys, this is going to be your clay tiles. This is going to be your metal systems. This is going to be your more permanent systems that outlast people's lives. This you're looking at around, you're going to get a synthetic underlayment, or you should. Okay. This is going to be screwed down in most cases. Okay. They are going to be specialists because they're cutting a different type of material. Okay. They are also going to get a premium product. They're also going to offer cash and financing, but this, you're going to get 50 years to a lifetime on a system like this. Okay. Now, with this, we'll go over here. Let's act like I did that. All right. Entry level, you can expect anywhere from 22 to 31K, right? Mid level, you can expect anywhere from 42K to 52K. Elite level, you should expect anything from 72 all the way up to, heck, in some cases, $110,000.
definitely not doing that 110.
Do these
Yeah.
prices shock you guys?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, right? Now, with this, guys, I'm not naive. I know the most attractive
The roof
number.
costs more than our house.
Exactly, right? But we talked about it earlier,
Yeah.
right? You definitely wouldn't sell your house for $95,000 right now, right? So with that, right? I'm not naive. I know the most attractive number is the number closest to zero, right? So that $22,000, let's say you went that route, right? Because we know we need a roof now, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So let's say we need a roof now. And let's say you went and you found somebody who could do it even cheaper than 22,000. Let's say you had somebody that said, "Hey, I'll do it for 15,000."
Okay.
All right? Cuz you could throw a rock and find somebody who could do it for that, right? Now, we already talked about how long they're lasting. I mean, if you're going lower than the low, it's probably going to be more on that 8-year line, right? Say you get 8 to 10 years, right? 8 to 10 years out of that system. In 8 to 10 years, how much is that roof going to now cost?
Based off what you're telling me before, it's gonna double probably.
Probably double, right? I'm going to be a little bit conservative and optimistic. I'm going to say it doesn't double. I'm going to say it goes up 25 to 50%. So let's say it only goes up another $8,000, right? And you're sitting at around $23,000, right? For 2 roofs in a matter of either 16 to 20 years, guys, you're spending $38,000 on 2 roofs,
Wow.
right?
Uh-huh.
And let's say that process happens again and you keep on going 8 to 10 years, right? That roof, let's say it goes up another 50%. Let's say now it's sitting at $34,000, right? If I combine that 38 and that 34 for 3 roofs in a matter of 24 to 30 years,
$72,000.
you're spending around $72,000, guys. With that, you guys could have probably went with anything on this page and still saved you a lot of money.
And headache, huh?
And headache, right? Not
Sure.
any maintenance you have to deal with, right? But let me also show you something that's pretty cool, right? You guys, your house is pretty much appreciated just existing. Y'all haven't replaced the roof, y'all haven't done anything, right? So let me show you something that's pretty cool because most projects you do to your home, you're gonna get a return on investment.
What'd you click on for that? Oh, okay, the red, okay.
Okay? Every project you do in your home is going to get a return on investment, or it should, right? Unfortunately, some things have more return on investment than others, right? But the cool thing about a roof is it doesn't matter any roof you go on here, you're going to get a 62% return on your investment, right? Now, obviously, what determines how long you keep that investment is whether you get a depreciating roof or an appreciating roof,
Yeah.
right? And a roof can appreciate if it's maintenance free, and if over the next couple of years you never have to worry about it deteriorating or breaking down, right? Because there's higher quality materials, right? So let's say over the next 5 years your house appreciates another 60 grand, right? So as that home appreciates 60 grand, not only could it technically pay for one of these roofs with just it existing over the next couple of years, if you're getting an instant 62 or 50